Okay, so our stint of the SOC is over. Time to check out what awaits us in the fighter forces.
At 2150, the Colossus entered the Polaris system and neutralized the NTD Andronicus and the NTC Camisard, securing the jump node from Epsilon Pegasi. Meanwhile, the 13th Asudan battle group has destroyed the NTD Cyrene and gained foothold in Sirius. Intelligence reports that Admiral Bosch and his elite guard have withdrawn to the rebel enclave of Regulus. Command anticipates a total Allied victory in less than 30 days.
Huzzah!
Dr. Hargrove's task force has determined that the subspace portal in Gamma Draconis was constructed by the ancients, an extinct civilization discovered near the end of the Great War. Artifacts excavated in the Altair system contain data that enabled the GTA and PVN to destroy the ST Lucifer. Many Terran and Asudan systems once belonged to the Ancients' empire, which the Shivans obliterated 8,000 years ago. The portal has been renamed Knossos after the Earth's Minoan civilization.
That's nice to know.
Intelligence has learned that Bosch acquired ancient materials from an excavation site in the Deneb system. These artifacts somehow enabled Bosch to locate and activate the Knossos portal. This explains the presence of the Admiral's command ship in the Deneb asteroid belt. Bosch then sent the NTC Trinity into Gamma Draconis to activate the portal, which lured the Shivans into that system.
Aha.
We do not know Bosch's motives or what the Shivans are doing in the Nebula.
Interesting.
Allied scientists studying the portal remain optimistic about the potential for this technology. 5 to 10 years, we might be able to restore contact with Earth or create new jump nodes to unexplored regions of the galaxy.
Hooray!
For this reason, the portal must remain open for as long as possible. And has issued a standing order: destroy the device. Full-scale invasion be imminent.
Oh, that won't happen.
The destruction of the Ravana has intensified Shivan activity in the Nebula. Shivan fleet appears to be smaller than the armada we defeated 3 decades ago, and our improved technology gives us a tactical advantage. However, with the possibility of uncharted jump nodes leading to more Shivan-infested systems, we cannot know with any certainty the full extent of the enemy force. A miscalculation on our part could unleash the second Shivan invasion of our home systems.
That would be very bad.
The Aquitaine will spearhead the next phase of our exploration and containment operation in the Nebula. To help us achieve our objectives, the Alliance has developed new technologies, including advanced warning and control systems, or AWACS, and gas mining vessels to gather deuterium for our fusion reactors. Prototypes of these new tactical weapons and fighters will be deployed pending successful completion of field tests. The 134th Barracudas will be conducting these combat exercises near the Gamma Draconis jump node.
That is us, of course.
2 next-generation weapons are now available: Morning Star and the EMP missile. The GTW ML-70 Morning Star improves upon the flail gun developed during the Great War. Recent advances in high-temperature optics enable the primary focusing chamber of the Morning Star to produce a more coherent charge. Though an energy weapon, Morning Star has a powerful kinetic effect on its target.
Rather specialized.
The EMP missile interferes with the electronic systems of vessels caught within the blast radius of the warhead. Detonation scrambles targeting data and jams communications. Tactically, the EMP is an effective anti-bomber weapon. It prevents these craft from acquiring aspect lock and temporarily shuts down the guidance and propulsion systems of warheads in flight.
Or you could just shoot down the bomb with normal weaponry. That's the flaw of those things. Anyway, let's move on.
Welcome to the 134th Barracudas, pilot. I'm Commander Vinci, your squadron leader. The 134th is a Combat Evaluation Unit, or CEU, which means we're among the first to test new ships and weapons in the field. While we carry out our missions, engineers will gather data on the systems we've been assigned to test.
Okay.
In this mission, our primary objective is to escort 2 Triton-class freighters, the Pura and the Vauban. They will enter the Nebula at the Gamma Draconis node and travel to their waypoint, where they will rendezvous with the GTCV Warspite. Their cargo is the new Target Acquisition and Guidance Missile System. The GTA Lucidity will provide AWACS support for this mission. With its powerful sensor array, the Lucidity will transmit targeting data to your fighter, effectively increasing your sensor range. The 134th will be the first to test the system in the Nebula. Now keep in mind that the C in CEU stands for combat. These aren't controlled laboratory experiments. Shivan activity has intensified, so you can expect to engage some Maras and Canes out there. If the action gets too intense, call in reinforcements at your discretion. Good luck, pilot.
Please review your objectives for this mission.
Okay. Escort Vauban, Pura, and protect Lucidity. Easy enough, because if the Lucidity goes down, we're probably going to lose those 2. Interesting trivia about Warspite comes from the word woodspite, as in woodpecker, as it was used during the 16th century. Was the earliest Warspite, HMS Warspite, and or woodspite originally, because it pecked holes in enemy ships which were made of wood. Quite an interesting name. Right, weapon loadouts. Of course. Twin Subarcs, nothing but, as well as swarm missiles for everyone. Okay. One there, one there. And more swarm. And 2. Or finally you. And we will be taking twin Subarcs and 2 bunches of harpoons. And I'll just do a little transition here. Be back in a second. Righty ho, let's go.
Command, this is Alpha Wing. We are on station at the Gamma Draconis node.
We are sending in the transports now, Alpha.
Right, there they are. Can't really see them at the moment.
We've got company.
Manticores.
Here. The AWACS is coming online. We're picking up hostiles at long range.
So, typical fighter cover mission, basically. Keeping the crosshairs.
Bandit on your tail.
Not much to worry about. Okay, it's boosting. So are we. There it goes. Right. Okay. Gun's in relatively good shape. Don't need to rearm yet. Probably will at some point. Aha, enemies. More manticores. Slowly float towards them. Maybe boost a bit. That's too close.
Show us how it's done, sir.
Don't worry, we'll do. Okay, and last one. There he goes. Hopefully that's all Scorpio.
Heads up, enemy wing closing in.
In Mars next, Libra. Okay, round and out. And seems like this wing's finished. Might want to back off a bit because of the flak. Score 1 for the capital ship guns. Bounce. Okay, seems like a swarm missile got him. Last one. Okay, got to keep an eye on the air Impura. I'm going to call in support now.
Copy, pilot. Support ship in transit.
Just so he knows that I want rearming soon.
Alpha, sensors have picked up a Kane-class cruiser. Call in Zeta Wing if you require assistance.
Where's the Kane class? Alright. Zeta are bombers, so might as well. Makes sense. Don't really need to, but still. More assistance is always appreciated. Once they arrive. Okay, let's go over to the support ship and get rearmed.
Yes, sir. We'll take him down.
Okay.
Rearming complete, sir. You're good to go.
Right. Let's help our wingmates here. Zeta is taking their sweet time. So, looks like this is up to the interceptors. Hardly ideal craft for this job, but more than adequate, you can see with the swarm missiles. Which I've always found a little silly in FreeSpace, is how powerful light fighters are against these cruisers.
Tracking a new inbound location. Cancer. Take them out now, Alpha.
Okay. We have Wings Alpha destroy my target.
We'll take him down.
So I'm going to go after the Nephilim, because they're a bigger danger to what we're escorting. Ooh. What is attacking me? Seems to be just bomber turrets. Okay. What's attacking you? Basilisk. Okay. Can handle him.
Show us how it's done, sir.
Okay. Seems like another wave defeated. And Zeta did show up, they just didn't acknowledge their presence. Or appear in the wingmen display, which is slightly odd. Should be able to take him down. There we go. Nicely done, people. So 3 minutes to our destination. Got to keep an eye on the air Impura. And you can see, these are very small transports, but they have a load of cargo stacked on them. Okay, more Nephilim. Right. Forward quadrant, yes. Okay. More styles, not yet. 2 minutes to go. Should make it intact.
Warspite, this is the Lucidity. We are nearing the rendezvous point. Please activate your IFF transponder.
Roger. Illuminating IFF now and heading your way.
So the Warspite is heading our way. Can we pick it up on sensors? Yes. It's over there. And getting closer at a reassuring rate. Are we going to have one big final Shivan attack before we reach the Warspite? We shall see. Retrospect, it wasn't really necessary to call Zeta in. You saw how much damage their bombs did to that Kane class, the Malor. Bit of overkill there. Still fun to watch. So it's 1 minute away. Surprised we haven't been jumped yet. Seems to be zipping around a bit. I'm not going to stay near it in case it whacks me. Okay, so no further attacks.
All detected enemy craft have been neutralized. Alpha Wing, return to base.
Okay. Successful mission. Simple.
Both the Air Impura and the Vauban survived the Shivan ambush. The combat field test of the target acquisition and guidance missile will proceed on schedule. The 134th will be working with the Warspite on this exercise. Command rates the initial deployment of the AWACS a complete success. Our improved sensor capability gave us a tactical advantage we required to respond quickly and decisively to the Shivan attack. Prepare your wing for your next sortie, pilot. The TAG missile combat field test begins at 03:15.
Okay. Quite early start, but I assume we're on rotation, so we're not... You know, we might be the night shift guys, for instance. And not just no recommendations, it actually says you have flown an excellent mission, that's very nice. So, fighters and bombers.